Oh, oh. Oh my god, this looks amazing! Oh, is that a... Oh. Is that a bumper car? Oh man, this truck looks much better than the others. Look at those paint jobs. Oh, I need this now. Wait, I have a Q&A video? Ah, crap. Hold on a moment. Good morning, people. If you're wondering why I sound a bit quiet or a bit tired right now, well, I've been up since 6. You wanna know why I've been up since 6? I'll just post the image of the type of video that was why. I had to wake up at the dead of the morning just to watch a 45-minute long live stream for Smash Brothers. It was so hard to stay awake, and I really wanted to fall asleep. And what woke me up was the translator talking, like translating stuff for Sakurai. But yeah. But welcome to the Q&A, and yeah, survival mode hard throws way more zombies at you. It'll make you survive 10 flags instead of the usual 5, and you're going to need lots and lots of sunflower to get through it. So as for the Q&A, before I get to the questions themselves, I know because since this kind of stuff has been like surfaced today, I figured I actually ask a few questions. Like I'm pretty sure Terry looks a bit fun, but considering his moveset requires a bit of command inputs, and since I suck at doing those because I always choke on that, I doubt I'm gonna get the best use out of Terry. But regardless, I'm pretty sure like many characters that have been added through DLC, he's going to be really, really fun. And throughout the course of this Let's Play, so far 4 of the 5 Fighters Pass characters have been added, and we don't know about that second Characters Pass, if it's going to be a Characters Pass that we can just get and wait for each of the characters to be got on show up. And considering I do have the Fighters Pass, I am probably going to try him out sometime later and give my thoughts at a later point. And Sakurai said, and might as well address this, Sakurai said that to protect the good boys and girls, Mai was not like was not invited as like a cameo and such. Considering her design, I can see why. Like, I can understand it, like, as upsetting as it is, I understand it, because, have you seen her outfit? Goodness gracious, Mai Shiranui is freaking, suggestive as all hell. So, as much as I am willing to admit I like certain parts, I'm just gonna make sure to keep things PG-13. We gotta keep this somewhat clean and somewhat tasteful. Actually, 100% tasteful and somewhat clean. Well, regardless, I'm taking it better than some people would have on Twitter, and considering Twitter, don't be surprised. Also, you're probably wondering about the intro to this video, why I decided to begin with that instead of just beginning with the video itself. Well, Crash Team Racing's news showed up for today. New Grand Prix, 4 characters instead of 3, with the 4th one, you actually have to find golden eggs around the hub areas, and I like that. You're finding literal Easter eggs. That is a neat way of unlocking a character. And hopefully I can unlock that character soon. Because While I'm saddened that the leak did not, was a bit outdated in certain areas, by that I mean, like, we did, like, while we did get, Qualcomm and Ebenezer, I'll post his name on screen, but we did get Von Clutch and Qualcomm, and with Qualcomm we have practically the complete Naughty Dog era cast of Crash characters in CTR now. Now we just need to wait for I'm gonna say it, we just need to wait for Rillaroo, because if we get Rillaroo and we need to get Rillaroo and Bearminator to complete the entire PS1 PS1 cast, because Crash Bash wasn't, because remember, Crash Bash is not Naughty Dog age Crash. It was the first Crash game to not be developed by Naughty Dog, and the only PS1 Crash game to not have Naughty Dog developed on it. But everything looks so good. There's going to be a lot more paint jobs. Neon paint jobs makes your carts look like lights, LEDs. They look amazing. And I love seeing the new paint jobs. Going to enjoy playing as Pasadena, even though I've never played Crash Tag Team Racing. And the pressurizer. That thing looks so good remade in Crash Team Racing and such. I'm just so excited to try it out, and I'm probably already trying it out by the time this by the time the first one of these videos shows up. So yeah, consider me excited, because November's Grand Prix is going to be a fun one. But considering this is a Q&A, I'm going to try making sure I can answer as many of these questions as much as possible. Like, try to make sure that I can give a good in-depth answer, because while I do have quite a few questions, I'm not sure if giving quick answers would end up having some videos without questions and such. So, enough dawdling around. Those are my thoughts on what was uploaded today. New Smash character, new Grand Prix. You get the idea. But, we have a Q&A video to answer your questions. And I've asked a lot of people on Discord, on YouTube. I even got a question from Twitter, and it was the only question I got from Twitter. Anyways, let's start with a friend of mine. Let's start with James, and he has quite a few of them, and most of them are related to Crash Team Racing, so I might as well answer these now, considering new CTR stuff has recently surfaced. What do you think of the promotional cart in CTR Nitro Fueled? The Cove Cruiser card set, to be specifically. I think it's a very nice, simple card, and I like using it sometimes. I feel bad about using it around friends from other territories, because it just eats me up inside knowing that they can't get this thing, and I really wish that can change, because I want them to experience the card too, and I'm not sure what other hoops they had to hop through just to get it on their system, because the Cove Cruiser should be made, I can agree, the Cove Cruiser should be made available in different territories. I would like it to be. But, I think it's a lovely card set, and it's just, it does the job fine enough. Second question from James is, what keeps coming closer and closer but never arrives? Now, a funny thing about this question is that this was meant to be a riddle, but he said it was alright if I just took it as a actual question. But I'm sorry to spoil Riddle. What keeps coming closer and closer but never arrives is tomorrow, because when tomorrow comes, it's no longer tomorrow, because tomorrow becomes today, and the day after tomorrow becomes the new tomorrow and such. But if you ask me, it's Freedom Planet 2. And yes, I know about the recent trailer, the story mode trailer, but at the time of this video, the Steam page, they haven't updated their website to include some new images and such. I guess they probably didn't post any images from the story mode trailer, or even the new stage we saw with that trailer, that armory right there. But considering that trailer and such, and while it come in like October or instead of December that year, the best case scenario is that the reason why it's early is that it's possible that the game may be really close to actually being complete. Everyone has their doubts because the game has been announced in 2015 and it's been almost 5 years since that announcement. Well, not exactly 5 years. It's been 4 years since that announcement, and it feels like I totally get you when I say it feels like Galaxy Trail jumped the gun a bit with the announcement of Freedom Planet 2. It feels like they announced it way too ahead of schedule. Because, while it's nice to gain hype, I think it's better to gain more hype, in terms of an announcement by showing gameplay and showing more updates. Because I do find it annoying to just keep silent about it, but at the same time, I feel like it's in today's world, spoilers and leaks are rampant as all hell, because you have people trying to leak Switch games early. You have people trying to leak new fighters for Smash. I mean, some of the stuff from November's Grand Prix was counted ahead of time because of a credible source known as Beta M, and while I don't really mind the leaks we got from him because they're usually correct, and most of the leaks from that data mine is correct, but I do think a few things were changed from the data mine to the final, because we don't see a Junkulon Prime, we don't see the Fairy Tail thing. We see a really cool looking sports car and such. And we also have a bumper car in Crash Team Racing. A bumper car. It's so brilliant. Why didn't I think of it? But I'm kind of getting off topic in terms of Freedom Planet 2, almost seeming like it's never gonna come out because it's been so long since its announcement. And while, again, the trailer, and so, while it's nice to have all those new stuff, and of course a new game that they're pushing, the Kickstarter that's been fully funded at this point of time. The game's known as Pedal Crash. It's a GBC-inspired puzzle game, and one of its stretch goals is to come to iOS systems, but for the most part, it's definitely Hopefully, it's definitely coming to PC if you don't really want to play it on phone and such. And it's got a pretty nice set of characters and such. But besides that, if we're lucky, it might come out. It might actually come out on on late 2019. Like, if it does, I'm definitely gonna do a blind playthrough of it. But if in case I can't do a blind playthrough so soon, because I know that possibly after the Crash Bandicoot Let's Play. No, it's set in stone. I'm confirming that after I do the Crash Bandicoot Let's Play, Let's Play number 5 is going to be Freedom Planet 1, and I don't want to have Freedom Planet 1 and Freedom Planet 2 be right next to each other, and like, such. Like, I would like to space out the games a bit. So, like, if I can't do a blind playthrough of Freedom Planet 2, then I'll probably do a normal playthrough, and I know I'm gonna do my first run through of Freedom Planet 2 as Mila, because I've learned how to master playing as my favorite puppy with her new moveset, and my goodness, if you ever saw what I was able to do with the cube burst boost technique, she goes far, really far. And from what stuff we've seen, and finally getting to hear these new characters' voices, especially Captain Kala, I like hearing Kala's voice. He said, "I hope the butt first becomes a meme." But I'm just, at this point, I'm just hoping that we don't have to suffer another date change. Like, well, you can't really say it's a proper delay. It's still like say late. Like, if it does come out like December or something, then I can just be super relieved that after 4 long years, the long-awaited sequel is finally out. I mean, let's look. May I remind you how many years people waited for Chugga Conroy to do a Let's Play of Super Mario Galaxy 2? Let me put this into perspective. They've been waiting 8 years. 8 years. 8 whole years before Chugga even got to Super Mario Galaxy 2. Oh. I'm just hoping it doesn't take that long for Chugga to get to Pokemon Black 2 and White 2, because Black 2 and White 2 are my favorite Pokemon games, and I'd be damned if I had to wait almost a decade, like, till I'm in my 30s for that Let's Play to come out. Yeah, you didn't think this doggo is old. I may sound young for my age, but I'm in my 20s. And we're approaching the 2020s, and it's scaring me. It's really scaring me. But that's besides a riddle that I turned into a little tangent. So, let's get to question number 3 from James. What are you looking forward to in future Grand Prix in CTR? Actually, the question is, are you looking forward to future Grand Prix in CTR? And if the reaction video is any indication, I really wish I recorded my first reaction video or when I saw the roadmap for the first time, but if that's any indication, the answer is a straight up yes. Because those new cart bodies, bumper cart, the wheels, the new paint jobs, the new characters. We have 4 instead of the standard 3. This is the first time we had more than 3 since the first Grand Prix. And, like, I am so excited to have more, more paint jobs in my collection, more carts. I just love gathering more and more stuff for my garage in CTR. It's what really makes me look forward to playing this game more and more, because there's a lot, because more stuff get added. I get to try out new carts, see what carts I liked and such. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to be just as excited for the Winter Grand Prix. I forget its name. I'll post the name of the Grand Prix after this video goes up. But yeah, I'm definitely excited for more Grand Prix. I'm definitely excited to see what the Winter Grand Prix brings, and I'm definitely going to be excited for the Neon Circus Grand Prix. And I'm so glad the name was changed for the track, because just calling it Circus, or just calling it like Carnival or something like that, it's just a really boring name. It sounds so generic. But now it's just Koala Carnival, I believe. And from what I've seen, it's like the Rainbow Road of Crash Team Racing. It's even got a rainbow section. It looks so good. And one detail that people have noticed on the track, there's a banner that shows that supposedly shows Rillaroo fighting King Paul, I believe, the new chicken character that's been added to the roster as more of a secret character or something like that. And I'm gonna show the newly revealed characters on screen. I want you to look at where the chicken is. With all these chickens scattered throughout out the entire game, and we're finally playing as one, it comes full circle. I just love that the chicken is a running gag within this game. And who knows what will be in store for the Grand Prix of 2020 or 2020. I don't exactly have 2020 vision when it comes to seeing the new Grand Prix, but maybe the people who can data mine the game can show us what is currently being planned. And ooh, I just saw these zombies just run over my plants. Come on. Oh no, this is bad. You know how bad zombonis can get, because if they go past any of your defenses and you're not prepared for it, yeah, it's game over. And I'm going to talk about another thing that makes me convinced that survival hard mode's waves are randomized, because like, I'm going to leave it vague, but I will say this: the rooftop survival mode actually had a failed take. I actually failed one of them because of something, but excuse me. Yeah. Anyway, what characters are you looking forward to in Crash Team Racing? Well, now that we have the return of Pasadena Opossum and Von Glitch, and of course Koala Kong, I mean, we finally have all the muscle buddies together, or almost all of them. I mean, like, I'm just wanting to know what the December Grand Prix character is, because most people are saying that it's gonna be this scrapped mascot character that's found within the files of this one thing for the original Crash Team Racing. Now, if it is that character, then I guess you leave quite a few characters from like, there'd be one character that's needed to be added from Crash Nitro Kart, a couple of characters a couple of characters from Crash Tag Team Racing and such, but if there's one character that you've probably seen this one person score the top of the Nitro Point leaderboards asking for a certain character, and I'm just thinking, why the heck not? I wouldn't mind seeing this character if possible, because they've made some really deep-cut references with these games. Probably references we wouldn't expect to see. They even referenced the mobile Crash racing games because you have the rocket from the Nitro Tour Grand Prix, and from what I've heard, it came from one of the iOS Crash games, and I mean, why not? Add Yaya Panda from those games. Like, add her through a Chinese New Year Grand Prix or something like that. Like, and I'm pretty sure a Chinese New Year Grand Prix would be pretty awesome, because you would have the track be based on the Great Wall levels from Crash Warped, and I feel like there'd be the most costumes out of any Grand Prix, because there'll be a ton of costumes based on each Chinese zodiac. Like, you have like Year of the Dragon bundle, where you have like a bunch of characters, legendary skins themed off dragons and such, and have like certain characters get nitro boosts through what theme their costume is, or just give like existing costumes nitro boosts. Like, that's something that needs to happen. Like, any character that gets a nitro boost, they seriously need to have their costume get have whatever like unlockable like outfits they've gone through normal means be just nitro boosted, because I want to pick this character, but there's a chance I might not like the costumes, so I would like to play this character with this proper like skin and whatnot. Like, I would like to play as I would like to have the Husky Crunch skin be nitro boosted instead of just the legendary skin or something like that. But yeah, and if those names are still in the data mine, maybe we haven't seen the last of Spyro in the Spyro and Friends Grand Prix. Maybe, like, who knows? There could be more Spyro Grand Prix in the future, and it's entirely possible that we could get a Spyro 2 Grand Prix and a Spyro 3 Grand Prix. And sure, we have Hunter from Spyro 2, while the Spyro and Friends Grand Prix was Spyro 1 based. But what if for a Spyro 2 Grand Prix, we get Ripto, Elora, and possibly like another character, either another Spyro 2 character or a Spyro 3 character instead? Like, what if we get like a Spyro 2 Grand Prix and a Spyro 3 Grand Prix, where the Spyro 3 Grand Prix is all the different playable characters plus Sorceress from all the different playable characters plus Sorceress plus Bianca from Spyro 3. Just you made those characters playable in Spyro 3. Now let's make them playable in a kart racer. Like, I'd be totally down for that. And that's what makes me look forward to these Grand Prix, to see like what deep cut references they make. The game's evolving. It's becoming a gigantic love letter to the franchise, and it just makes me the happiest to see CTR be treated as such, because like, I enjoy playing the game, I enjoy the game's style, and I enjoy the constant updates. Like, it's stuff that I wish I could just continue to play Mario Kart 8 for, or something like that. Like, I'm probably not alone in this. I'm pretty sure I'm probably disappointed that Mario Kart 8 did not get any additional DLC. It felt like whatever was added was just it. Like, the only thing they added since post-release was the Breath of the Wild skin for Link, plus the Master Cycle, which has outside drift, when I wish it was inside. And while people are not a fan of the Mario Kart 8 outside drift feeling a tad different than Mario Kart Wii's, I can't really go back to Wii because of how bad the item balancing is. Like, I love Wii and all, but I will admit it's pretty aged. But yeah, I am definitely looking forward to seeing more kinds of characters, whether it be Spyro or Crash, or even deep cut references, like add fake Velo and such. But the video is practically over, so before I go, I have opened a coffee page now. So now there are two places to donate, either PayPal itself or through Coffee. If you want your name in one of these videos, donate through the Coffee and ask me to put in your name. But if you want to have like a commission or something like that, or you just want to donate to be nice, then just you can just donate. You can just buy me a coffee, or just pay me through PayPal. Anyway, that's not all the questions. I've gotten on quite a few tangents, and I'm glad I've made it through the first video while I didn't get through too many questions. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to get past this just fine. I shall see you with part 2 of the Q&A. Okay, so the other day I checked the Steam page for Frame Plant 2 to see if the release date hasn't changed, and it has. 2020. Yeah, thanks for dating my video, guys. I appreciate it. Are we gonna go another year without this game? Come on. I'm gonna try calling it now. It will be available June. And if I get dated again, I don't know what am I going to do as punishment. Bah. Anyways, I'll see you guys later.